Their coaches are never happy, are they? But Samoa looking to emulate South Africa here, looking to make it 2 out of 2 against Argentina, defending champion Samoa, looking for their second win on day one, having accounted for Russia first time out. Captained by Rupena Lavasa, number 8. Fale So'oyalo, the only change from the side that put 33 points on the Russians, which saw a hat-trick for number 10, Junior Tulolo. Argentina gave South Africa some problems in the opening match this morning before going down by 17-7. This is a must-win game for them. Lucas De Vincenzi is down as a starting player here. But look out for Axel Muller, just 20 years of age. His second tournament only got Argentina's only score against the Blitzbokke. So the Argentinian players in an unfamiliar strip. Used to be, of course, the light blue and white hoops. Now in the colour of their national flower. And Samoa in their more traditional blue jerseys. It's an important clash then for Argentina as we welcome the referee from Scotland, from England rather. He's Ian Tempest. Argentina now coached by Santiago Gomez Cora, and he's happy to be back and hoping to improve the fortunes of Argentinian Sevens rugby. They won 2 tournaments over the years, and both of them at the USA Sevens in 2003, 2004 and 2008, 2009. The more immediate task for them is to win this crucial second pool match to get them back in the hunt here at the Dubai Sevens. But Samoa have it through the big man, the captain Rupena Lavasa, brought down short of the Argentinian 22. Good hands, good wrestling work there. Now then, looking to spread it wide. Change of direction from Sani Niue to Lavasa, giving chase is Matias Moroni, but he won't stop the big Rupena Lavasa from going over in the corner for Samoa's first try.
Rupena Lavasa just showing his strength going down that far line. That's the second time he was involved in the movement. But what about this for switch play for Samoa? Up and overhead pass, there it goes, stands up his man, and Matias Moroni was just bundled out the way. Pure strength.
Such a difficult man to pull to ground is Rupena Lavasa, 29-year-old from the Vailele club in Apia, Sevens club champions. And he is appearing on the all-time tries scoring list for Samoa, 76. He's got a long way to catch Michele Pessamino. Samoa lead 5-0. Samoa defeated New Zealand here 26-15 12 months ago to clinch the Dubai Cup. Argentina with ball in hand. That's Axel Muller, referred to earlier on. Spent a decade in the United States of America. Played some American football as well. And that's where he learned how to tackle. This is better from Argentina. Coming back inside. That's Cepesoni. And from Atletico Rosario on the banks of the Paraná River, Brusoni. Argentina making heavy weather of it. Sometimes you have to retreat in order to advance. That's Gaston Revol opening the door for Jeronimo de la Fuente. And it's worked out well for Argentina. His passes in the air, they can go anywhere. Again. But it's so uncharacteristic of Argentina that the passes aren't going to hand. Usually so fluent.
I didn't think this one was full. Oh yes, it was, wasn't it? Just it was a bit lazy actually off that left hand. It's often the we talk about the left hand going back, and on that occasion the left hand just swept over the top of the ball, the spin pass.
Yeah, referee Tempest was on the spot.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Sniping away from the base. That's a good move from Samoa's Sani Niue. And he extends Samoa's lead 2 tries to 0. Brilliant individual effort there from the youngster, another Valele representative.
Well, there's the kick conversion, but Brazzoni here, the scrum half, he followed his man round the Argentine scrum half and he didn't get hold of his man. And it was just a simple run-in for Sananui.
Straight in. Time off, please. Time off. Straight in, let's go.
Well, the water carrier's just coming off. Ian Tempest getting them off the park, but it is hot conditions out there. I was just down pitch side earlier on. They're saying it's 30 degrees down there, Wynn.
Well, it's at least that, I should think. Very difficult conditions for players. This is their second game on day 1. 6 games, of course, and the duration of the tournament, of the weekend, and it's about team management. Argentina looking to get back into this one through Martin Ciappasoni, the high-striding Ciappasoni, who's well marshalled there though on the far side. Argentina come again through Gaston Revol. This is better from Diego Palma. One more pass should do it. Matias Moroni, he's over in the corner.
Yeah, great sevens by Argentina. Really, really superb. Martin Ciappasoni with the original break, but the clever Argentines managed to get the ball onto the far side. That's tremendous sevens. Accuracy of passing, that's what it was about. The ball always for the man, not to the man. And when it's for the man, it means you can get on the outside channels.
So a difficult conversion this for Gaston Revol. Struck it well though, exceptionally well. And that's brought Argentina back within a try. They trail by 12-7 with just over a minute remaining of the first half.
Not in the air.
Well, we often talk on the social media side, Win, about whether that would be one of your favourite tries, but certainly one of my favourite tries today. And well, why don't you get in touch with us and see if you want to vote for that one at IRB7s, hashtag also Dubai 7s, that's with the 7 then the S.
There is the address at the bottom of your screens. Argentina come good towards the end of the first half here. Revol again in the mix as they look to dig it out. It's advantage Argentina with just over 30 seconds remaining. Can they come back on level terms or perhaps steal a march on the Samoans? Geronimo de la Fuente, he wears 5 but loses the ball in the contact. That's tough luck. The man from the Duendes club in Rosario. Some interesting statistics there, Samoa and Argentina.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
So we've arrived at time for the end of the first half, but still time though for Tupou, the show and the goal from the number 7 into the Argentine half. Wild pass, doesn't find a Samoan support player, so a chance here for Argentina. Diego Palma, the bounce is kind and away he goes. Brilliant work there, and this try and the conversion to come will surely give Argentina the lead at the break. Lovely break initially by Alatasi Tupou for Samoa. The pass went astray and Diego Palma, well, that's a way to celebrate a milestone in your career, your 50th try.
Well, look at this, it was a tremendous break by Tupou, but typical Argentina, they get back to frustrate. But what about this for a trip off the left foot? Now, normally as a rugby player, you chip this off your right foot, but it was the left-footed chip. The angle was absolutely superb. The bounce was kind. Wonderful try. And individual skill.
So in referee's time at the end of the first half, Argentina have stolen the lead against the, well, yes, they have, against the defending champions, as we look again at that conversion attempt. The flag is in the air and Argentina lead Samoa by 14 points to 12, having trailed by 12-0. Third time for them to reach the final in Dubai, but their first win ever. Last year having lost championship matches in 2009 and 2010. The second half gets underway. Samoa trail, having led by 12, they trail by 2. Advantage insufficient.
And Santiago Alvarez just spilling the ball there. Just got himself a little bit isolated from the his support runners. Hands the initiative over to the Samoans.
5, 6.
So Henry Tempest will ask them to reset. Same scrimmage rules apply in sevens.
Crouch.
As in the longer code in 15s.
Set.
The game finally poised. 2 tries apiece, just that odd conversion separating the teams. Good tackle. Their heyday, certainly Argentina, very difficult side to beat in the days of Santiago Gomez Cora and Lucio Lopez Fleming and many others who've moved on to represent the Pumas at 15s.
It's interesting, Wynne, having said that, there's a more expansive style to the Argentines now. They used to rely a lot on the kicking game and the terrier defence.
Good pick up there by Gaston Revol, and again away goes Diego Palma, pins back his ears. Oh, this is a wonderful try for Argentina, claimed by Diego Palma. That's his second try, extending Argentina's lead. It came from the line out.
And how often do we see that the bounce of a ball just sucks a defender in? Look at this, there was a low pass, and then look at the bounce, just catching Tololo out of position. But Diego Palma, well, we saw his skill with the chip and kick and running for his first try. On that occasion, had the pace to go right on the outside. He knows it.
Difficult conversion from the touchlines. Assistant referees having a good look at that one. The score remains at 19-12, but the advantage is now a converted try for Argentina. So this pool suddenly is wide open.
Well, this match is still wide open as well, Wynne, and the conversion, sorry, the kickoff to come as well. So important for an Argentine perspective to retain the possession from Samoa. If they gain the possession with 4 minutes on the clock, they then have to go the length.
There we are, Gaston Revol just pops it over the 10-metre line, a little too far perhaps for his forwards. And Samoa have it all to do here. They need 2 scores to win this one. Plenty of time. Things not going their way at the moment.
And suddenly Samoa have almost slipped out this tie, haven't they? In the first 5 minutes of the first half, they were the ones in possession. They were dictating the pace of the game. 2 tries through Nui and Lavasa, and then Argentina come back.
And this game suits Argentina with the kick is a little too long, I fear, for Gaston Revol. Pressure still on Samoa. And coach Guillermo Punivallo, the new coach, he's brought 6 forwards and 6 backs here to Dubai and ringing the changes here. On comes Misioka Timoteo, one of the stars of the final of the Oceania Sevens when Samoa defeated Fiji. So'oyalo. Kicks long from the restart from the 22. Under pressure, that was Nicolas Bruzzone, one of the more experienced players in this Argentine side. The link man again is Gaston Revol, looking to release Diego Palma wide out on the right. That's big Axel Muller. Returned to Argentina from the United States, where he lived with his family for a decade. He certainly caught the eye here in Dubai, as he did on the Gold Coast last month.
When I was just about to say, Argentina now know with 2.5 minutes on the clock, why don't we just slow down the game, kick for the touch, and then we'll command the line out. It's interesting that the tactic suddenly changes because they're putting Samoa under pressure right down in that 22.
Argentina have not been out of their own half in this second period. They make the substitution. Muller gives way to Vincenzi. It's about game management at this time in the game, isn't it? 2 minutes to go. Samoa needing 2 scores. 1 more score will surely clinch it for Argentina. Not straight.
There's an error from Argentina, and again the scales switch again. Richie Achong,
go for the scrum here, Scott.
Yeah, Richie Achong has come on, so he's the wheels on the wing. Another change as well.
Yeah, that's Onione Afao. I can pronounce the surname, or the family name. Not too sure about the given name. It's spelled O-N-E-O-N-E. Is that 1-1 or Onione?
Depends which part of the country you're in, and
but he's on. In the Samoan shirt.
Entry.
Penalty, Samoa.
Please go to floor.
Tempest right on the spot. Still time for Samoa. Already accounted for Russia, but they're up against it here, having led by 12 points at one time. And Argentina have scored 19 unanswered points as the big man, the replacement, Misyoka Timotea, looks to make headway down the far side. But Argentina have it, and they might well have this game sewn up as well into the final minute. This is a much better performance from Argentina. They were defeated by South Africa first time out by 17 points to 7. And Santiago Gomez-Cora, he's been here so many times before, and one well remembers the tears flowing when Argentina, they lost the Rugby World Cup sevens here in Dubai in 2009 when Argentina were defeated by Wales. And Santiago wears his heart on his sleeve. And it's good to see him back in the ranks. Dug out there by Nicolas Bruzzone as a loose pass into midfield, secured by Ramiro Moyano. Argentina only need to retain possession here. They get the penalty.
Let's go. Time off. Let's play the ball.
Yeah, Mr. Tempest rightly says to the Argentine players, let's play the ball as the clock ticks down. 10 seconds. Managing the game well in the dying seconds of this match, so it's looking as if it could be a two-way tie for that runner-up position in Pool D, with South Africa having won 2 out of 2. And Argentina, of course, they have Russia in the final pool match, and Samoa have the more difficult task of having to overcome South Africa if they are going to progress in the cup competition. So it's a good recovery for Argentina, having lost to South Africa first time out, scoring 19 unanswered points, having seen Samoa steal a march on them early on with 2 well-taken tries. But at the death here, it's Samoa 12, Argentina 19.
Axel Muller of Argentina, symbolising in a way that the new wave of talent blowing through with Santiago Gomez-Cora. Axel, you've done what you needed to do. You've beaten the defending champion Samoa.
Yeah, actually, we've just overcome an objective that we've been planning over the past month. We lost against them in Gold Coast, and we needed the rematch. So I think it came out good.
Thanks, Axel. We'll see you later.
Thank you.